Hey cuties, PeachY here, welcome back to a new video, and in this video we have some Monster High news to talk about. From our first look at the new upcoming Monster High animated special called The Forgotten Battle of the Bands, introducing us to all new characters. We have Skullector updates, potential leaks, new little frights, descriptions for an upcoming new core refresh Twyla doll, and more. So stay tuned, like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype this video cuties, consider becoming a channel member today. A link to join is down below if you're able to, of course, no pressure. And so you do not miss out when I post more content like this coming your way and keeping you up to date with all the doll tea you love. But for now, let's get into it. Starting off, we have updates on the upcoming Skullector Killer Klowns from Outer Space Shorty doll. They have now officially announced the release of this doll on the Mattel Creations website. They have the countdown happening as well, and they also shared a post on Instagram for this release. Now, the drop is happening again on the 15th of May, first with member exclusive drop on Mattel Creations, and then it's going to have the live drop the day after for the public release. The doll is priced around $70 US, and good news, she is not exclusive to Mattel Creations, meaning she should be also available on Amazon and all your other major retailers, meaning Smith's Toys too. So this is very good news, and in fact, I actually saw the Amazon listing it already exists, but it's just a pre-order right now. And I actually think now it's not available anymore. The screenshot from the Amazon listing was a couple days ago, where you could still pre-order the doll, but of course she wasn't going to ship out until like June, or like late May. So now the listing actually for her on Amazon is not available, but again, she's officially dropping in a couple of days, May 15th, May 16th, and then I guess she's going to be available once again officially on Amazon, Smith's Toys, Target, again, all your major retailers. And I am not sure if she's going to sell out on Mattel Creations. I don't think she might immediately sell out. Killer Klowns from Outer Space is a very specific movie. I'm aware it has a fan base, obviously, but it's definitely not like a huge movie like from now. Like I don't think like a lot of people would know the movie unless they're like an avid like horror movie fan, or they grew up watching the movie. Like for me, I did not know anything about the movie, so I think it might be like divisive. I'm not sure if she will sell out the doll. I don't think so. So in that case, there might be enough stock on her, and also again because she's more available on other retailers, so I'm just hoping this drop goes well. But yeah, it's kind of shocking that we still don't have official stock photos of this doll, because again she's dropping in like 2 days or something, like the 15th, 16th. That's like Friday, Saturday, so we should be getting stock photos of her very soon, if not like in the next couple of hours, tomorrow. I bet that we'll have stock photos like in a day from now, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, for now, we don't know what she looks like, so this is going to be interesting. We have received, again, teasers and stuff, but it's kind of hard to make out. Like, all we can see is her green hair, and it's like, okay, is that Polly hair? Otherwise, I can't really make out what, like, she's gonna look like. But yeah, I'm excited. If she is available quickly on Smith's Toys, that's where I'll be able to get her, because shipping there is usually quicker, and I usually don't have to pay for shipping on Smith's Toys. But yeah, that's what I did with Coraline. That's what I did with Morticia. So let's see how this drop goes. Are you excited for the Shorty Skullector doll here? What do you think of the teasers that we've seen so far? And are you going to be able to get her? Are you planning on getting her when she eventually releases? Because yeah, she is a wide release, so she will hopefully be not too hard to obtain. Then we also had a couple of mysterious leaks here that could be part of a Skullector release this year. So first of all, we have this new like masquerade looking mask piece that was found, and I'm pretty sure this is for like a Monster High doll, but obviously the question is, who is it for? Is it going to be a already established character like Operetta, Wedona, Gulia, Laguna, or is it a new character that's going to receive this mask for a Skullector collaboration? Again, I'm not really sure. All we do know is that this mask does look similar to the Ghoul's Rule masks that came out back when. So it could be perhaps a continuation of the Ghoul's Rule line for a Comic-Con exclusive doll, or again, it could be a completely new character here for a Skullector collaboration that we just don't know of right now. The mask designs look interesting. Again, it could be like spider-like for Wedona. It could be like fish bones for like Laguna. It could be for Operetta because there's some details that do look very like in that vein of her design. So honestly, again, it's kind of like a big question mark if this is a new mask for an established character like we've already, like Wedona, Operetta, Gulia, Laguna. Like, is it any of those characters or is it a new character? I don't know, but this is definitely interesting. The details look very good. And I do think this is a new Monster High mold. It's a new piece for a Monster High doll. But I'm not sure who or like for what. What is the context between this piece? So I guess we'll just have to wait and see until we get some updates on this piece specifically and what the purpose is behind this. I would love it if it was like a new Wedona spider doll because she only had like 2 dolls, right? And they're both expensive now, so it would be amazing if they could have like a new character like that, or like a more obscure character like that to return with a mask like this. Like, that would be so interesting. There was also a couple of other new sculpts here that were found, like this gold belt, which could be again part of numerous characters or Skullector collaborations. But also we had this new hand sculpt that was found, and this one has longer nails, and I do think it's a new hand sculpt. It seems to be. So yeah, what is this gold belt for? What is this hand sculpt for? Again, I have no idea. The belt does look very interesting. The design definitely means something, like the gold and the chains, but I'm not sure for what, like for what collaboration this could be, or maybe it's all not what we think it is, and maybe these are not official new molds, and maybe they're actually something else entirely. I'm not really sure. I do think that the hands look new and the belt looks Monster High, so I think these are definitely new molds, but I guess only time will tell what any of these new sculpts mean. The mask, the belt, the hands. Are they all part of the same doll? Are they for all different dolls? I don't know, but I'm excited to find out, hopefully very soon. Speaking of Skullector, thanks to Glinda Chu, the designer of the Skullector River Styx doll, she shared on her Instagram the first look here at what the concept art / artwork was for River Styx, and you can see definitely comparisons here. They look like the same doll, but it's interesting how they do look different as well. Like, I don't know, the face, obviously the expression is very different. The colors are a little bit different as well, but it's almost like the way that the skirt came out on the actual doll versus what it should have looked like. I mean, that is kind of like a big difference. The skirt looked much more playful and cutesy in the artwork, and then on the final version, it just doesn't look that way anymore. And also the cape and the way it kind of flows and drapes definitely just is not the same way that it translated into the final version. The shoes used to have bows, and just small details like that are kind of missing here on the finalized doll. But I think for the most part, it is kind of awesome how the final result does contain most of the details that we see here on the first look for the artwork. So I think overall, she came out good. She picked, the River Styx doll is not perfect. She doesn't have, again, all the details, but I do think overall considering what was the artwork concept art, right? I'm glad how she came out. Yeah, for sure. Maybe just the cape could have been a bit different, or better quality could have been used, right, to make it look drapier and just a bit heavier, because from what I've seen on reviews, the cape, the cloak, just isn't as nice as it looks here, at least in pictures. And I'm still waiting on my River Styx doll to ship out. So yeah, I guess my review on her will have to take a while. I do live in Europe, so maybe that's also why it takes longer, but yeah, I can't wait. Next up, it seems we're getting a new core version of Twyla in G3. It says here, Twyla fashion doll in purple sweater and skirt with pet bunny Dustin and 7 accessories. So a Twyla doll here is dressed like a day scream in her head to toe purple lurk with her pet dust bunny Dustin and 7 accessories. She's all set for a fabulous day at Monster High. This boogie monster serves shadow chic style in her knit sweater, collared shirt, and a swirly print skirt. Space buns, sheer tights, a stem bracelet, and lace-up boots add to her beautiful outfit. She also comes with her styling, storytelling accessories, noise-canceling headphones, a creepy crawly spaghetti, nightmare journal, yogurt drink, eye coffin backpack, and with detachable keychain. Okay, and of course we also have the pet Dustin here, and the bunny also comes with in a sleeping pose. Okay, that's cute, and which is perfect for a dream weaving monster like Twyla. Okay, so yeah, it does seem like we're getting a new kind of unofficial core doll of Twyla here, as there's no theme line or anything like that. This is just a new Twyla doll, so this is very interesting, and most importantly, this definitely opens up the door for other secondary characters like Toralei, Spectra, Ghoulia, Deuce, Claude, Abby, Venus. The list goes on. Basically, this opens up the door for other secondary characters to also get new core dolls. In the past, we've never had this before. Usually, it's just the main 5 ghouls that keep getting refreshed core looks, but Twyla getting a second new core version of her signature look definitely is a first, and this definitely also means that they're probably also planning to do the same thing with other, again, secondary characters. So I am very intrigued here. This is very interesting. What do you think of this basically being a first, and definitely going to be opening the door for other secondary characters receiving other signature looks? Next up, we have a first look here at the new Little Frights Potions Series 7, I believe. This is the series that includes Skullector in her new miniature form for the very first time, and also Spectra is here, although she looks very much like Elizabeth. Like, Spectra basically is Elizabeth here, if not for the little ghost in her eyes, and like the object heel being like kind of Spectra-ish. I would probably assume like this is Elizabeth because the outfit looks so much like Elizabeth. But this is, yeah, I think the first time we're getting Skullector and Spectra in miniature form, and they look cute. Yeah, I mean, these Little Frights figures, the potions gimmick, like I still, like, to me, I don't get the gimmick. I don't get the hype. I feel like, to me, they're too small and they're too expensive for what you get. You're really paying for the experience of like the color reveal water gimmick, and then what, you're left with like a empty container and little figurine. Like, what am I supposed to do with the container? To me, it's just it's a hard sell, but I do see, obviously, that, I mean, they keep making them, so people are buying them, and Skullector does look really cute. What do you think of this new series? And Ghoulia also, what a design for Ghoulia. I honestly, some of these would look amazing on actual full size dolls, so yeah. But yeah, these figures look adorable as well. I think all of them are in new poses, so yeah, none of these are reused molds, so that's a good thing. And lastly, we had a teaser for the upcoming new animated special by Monster High here that's going to be premiering on YouTube, their YouTube channel. This is a special called the Forgotten Battle of the Bands, and the animation style is basically very similar to the animation style that they've been doing previously for all of the like music videos and like all of that. It's very similar, but it is a bit better. I do have to say it looks a bit upgraded and more fluid, and the expressions are better, I think. So it's definitely like a upgraded version of the animation style that we've had previously. And I guess this is gonna be, they didn't specify if it's a series or like a movie length or just like a 30-minute special that they're doing here. But basically the story is that the ghouls are facing a new forgotten battle of the bands that apparently like everyone forgot about, but now it's returning for unknown reasons. And they're gonna, like the ghouls, the 5 main monsters, they're gonna have to face like this mysterious new band that includes 3 new characters, what looks like 2 vampire boys and 1 Cyclops that is pink. And it's not Iris, she is a pink Cyclops with pigtails. And a lot of people are saying that this new Cyclops is like replacing Iris because, you know, she's like pink and has pigtails and she's like cuter I guess than Iris. I'm not sure, but Iris really really sucks for Iris because she was in a series, Nickelodeon series, but they never did anything with her. She was more of like a background character. But this new Cyclops, the pink one, I do think because she's in this animated special, if it were to happen, she would likely get a doll, you know. So, but I don't know, I mean, fingers crossed. Let's see what happens with this special. I am curious what's going on here with these blue eyes in the thumbnail, in the title, like in the banner of the YouTube channel for Monster High. They have Draculaura and one of those new vampire boys, and they all have blue eyes. And obviously Draculaura doesn't have blue eyes. Her eyes are purple or pink. So, and also like Laguna, Frankie and Claudine in the thumbnail have blue eyes. So a lot of people are speculating about the storyline here, and perhaps like it's possession or like something's going on here, and that's what makes their eyes turn blue. So again, I'm not really sure. Definitely we've got a lot of question marks here, but I think overall, this looks cute. It looks promising. I'm not expecting too much here. Like, let's not get too ambitious. But the new characters, the mysterious storyline, and the blue eyes, like, I do think it seems promising. And the voice casting as well, they sound good. Like, whoever's doing the voices now, they all sound like they're doing a good job. So I am intrigued by this new special. Again, series, special, movie. How long is it? When is it dropping? I don't know. They did not specify any details. This is just a teaser, I'm guessing. But yeah, I do think it's just interesting how this teaser, this new special, really doesn't debut any new dolls, like any new looks for upcoming Monster High dolls. The looks we see here in the teaser are all of the new core refresh dolls for the main 5, and that's it. So interesting. You know, they have Skeleta here, they have Ginnifier, but also no Rebecca. So I'm curious, like, when will they introduce Rebecca? Because she has a doll now that's been officially released. And Skeleta's here in the series, in the teaser, but her official doll hasn't been released in the US. So I don't know, but it's definitely interesting. A lot of this I'm very curious about. But what do you think of this teaser for the new special, the new characters, the storyline? What do you think? What do you take away from this teaser? Are you excited for this new era of animations for Monster High? But that does it for today's video, and it has been slow lately with news, so that's why I've only been able to make this video now today. But I hope we'll get more updates very soon, and of course we're also getting the stock photos for the new Skullector Shorty doll very soon, I'm pretty sure, because again, she's dropping by the end of this week, so that is very, very soon. But I hope you all enjoyed, and let me know what you think down below. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I hope this video, cuties. Consider becoming a channel member today. Link to join is down below if you're able to, of course, to support that channel that way, no pressure, and so you do not miss out when I post more content like this coming your way and keeping you up to date with all the dollty you love. Thank you also to my currently subscribed members. I see you all and I appreciate you so much. Stay safe safe, be kind. I hope this next time stay peachy. Kisses.